Jesus had been going from town to town, healing people and telling them about God's love and showing them how to be the people that God made them. His followers were with him all the time, the men and the women who started with him, and more who came along besides. Everybody was curious to see what Jesus was going to do next. One day, Jesus brought his closest followers, the 12 men who were closest to him, and said, "It's time for you to go out. I'm going to give you these instructions. You're to go out 2 by 2 into the houses of all the people who live in Galilee. And I want you to teach them about Jesus, about God. I want you to teach them about love and about justice and about all the things that I have been teaching you. I want you to heal people. I want you to have them listen. If they don't listen to you, just knock the dust off your feet and go on to another town. God will deal with them. It's not your job. But you're going to find people who resist. You might even get arrested. Now, the good thing about being arrested is that you have an opportunity to tell judges and kings about God's love. The bad thing about being arrested is you might get hurt. So whatever you do, make sure you do it wisely. Don't get in trouble just to get in trouble. Try to be really, really smart about what you're doing. But don't be too calculated. Don't try to second guess people. You are there to show God's love, not who you are. And when you go, don't pack heavy. Don't take extra clothes or an extra staff or sandals. Just go as you are. When you get there, people who want to hear what you have to say will feed you. They'll take care of you. They'll give you what you need. Stay there a few days, teach them about God's love, and then go on to the next town. I know this is a lot for you to take in, but this is a really, really big job. And you have to understand that sometimes people are going to get really angry when they hear what you have to say. It'll make sisters and brothers argue with each other and make them turn away from their parents because they want to follow a new way of love, and their parents aren't going to follow. So be prepared. Teaching about God is not easy, but it's really, really important. And you've been with me now for a very long time, so you understand what it means to be loved by God and to be God's children. Now this is your responsibility. It's time for you to go now. And they all left 2 by 2, just as Jesus asked them to do. And they taught people in Galilee about God and about Jesus and about healing and God's love and justice and all the things that were important.